Hello! Today I am going to try something new and I'm going to do my hair while I chat with y'all. Um, I think I'm just going to do a slick back ponytail today. I have a call with the distribution company in a little bit and then I have therapy after that. So I do have something planned today. I might go to the studio. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for my mentor to call me. Let me know if anybody books a session. But I'm really excited. The call with the distribution company is because it's a new platform. Um, and I'm really excited to kind of get more information, because I just have heard, bad things about other distribution companies. And it's cool to see something new coming up. And I just feel like, I'm gonna talk and see if that's the right choice, and if not, I'll go with a more well-known distribution. And for people who don't know what distributors do, basically, they are the company that you upload your music to so that it could get on streaming platforms. Like if you want your music on Apple Music and Spotify, you go through a distributor. You pay a distributor to upload your music to those streaming services. So yeah, I'm gonna find the one for me because I have yet to upload any music on streaming platforms. Right now, I just have music on SoundCloud. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today. And also, I think I'm gonna go in on SoundCloud and Twitch and change my name because I don't think I have my name set as Natalia Magdalena. Yeah. And also, I think even YouTube, I don't think I have that name on here. So I'm just gonna go through all my accounts, like TikTok and stuff, and just change my name. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm just slicking back my hair and massaging upwards all over my head with some suavecito. And then I'm gonna grab my brush and brush that out after. And I have this loose bun on, and that's just to hold my hair up, kind of in the shape that I want it. But I'm gonna definitely go in and redo that right now. Yeah. I have been taking in my peers to the studio and recording them. And I think that really kind of like lowered my confidence. I wasn't able to do as good of a job as I thought I would be able to do under the pressure. Um, so I've been kind of in a slump. Things just haven't worked out yet, which I know it's okay, but I just really don't want to lose this opportunity. I really love my mentor and the way that he runs the studio, and I don't want to let him down. So I've been really like kind of slumped about that, but it also at the same time, it's really pushing me to do my best. And not just like that, not just in engineering, but also like when it comes to every aspect, like that experience. We were sitting in the studio freestyling, and then yesterday I see a video of Doja Cat freestyling. I remember the first time I saw that video was years before she did Moo. And I was trying to look up like interviews. And at that point she really didn't have interviews. So this was like one of the only videos of Doja Cat on YouTube. It's her freestyling in the car. And so I saw that and I was like, oh my goodness, yes. I reposted it and it really just inspired me to go freestyle because the first time I went in the studio and tried to engineer somebody's music, um, the everybody started freestyling, and they had me freestyle. We like did a cipher, and I could not do it. I was definitely the most shy in the group. So I'm like, bro, I just need practice. Like, I know that. It's not that I'm not talented, it's that I'm not practicing. I'm not using my time wisely. And that's very important for me, is to just use the time I have, because I've been blessed at this period in my life to have extra time to do this stuff. And my aunt has blessed me and believed in me and believed in my career enough to support me for years now. So it's like, bro, I gotta lock in. Overly. I have to overly lock in. So now I'm going in with some hairspray now that I have it pretty much in the form that I want it. Going with the Got to Be Glued hairspray. What is it? It's blasting free spray. Just brushing it over again. All over. 360 degrees around my head. I think the secret to good hair is just using a lot of product. And that might not always be the case, obviously, but I think for me, I have a lot of hair, very thick head, full head of hair. So for me, it's just, if I don't use a lot of product, eventually I will have a lot of flyaways and stuff. So, I don't know if these are the right products for me, but I'm just trying to find new ways, because my mom has curly hair, which I don't have. I have like wavy. This is kind of like my natural texture, kind of brushed out with no product in it. So, my mom, every day getting up, she would just take a shower and make sure her hair was wet and mousse. Use hella mousse, tight back. That's all my mom knew how to do, because she grew up being the only person in her family with very curly hair. So, I have to kind of learn how to do my hair and work with my hair on my own, because my mom didn't have my hair texture. Yeah, so I have not only been freestyling the last couple days on my own, but I went back in after the first time I engineered for someone, and I brought a homegirl in, and I did um record her, and I started mixing, so I was able to get more done with her uh and practice what I learned with her. So that was really cool, and I really am excited about what we started together in the studio. I think it's gonna be awesome, and I think she's really gonna bring a lot out of me in the track, not only with mixing and recording, but also I'm gonna be on the chorus, and I'm gonna have a verse. So I think, with harmonies and stuff like that, she definitely has that down. She's gonna be able to bring that out more in me, and I'm gonna make sure she knows that's kind of what I want as well, is to get some help with that. And yeah, I've also been just watching more tutorials on Pro Tools, and I think that really helps, because just hearing everybody talk about it, it's like they're kind of saying like, "Oh, it takes time. Don't be overwhelmed." And I think that's what I'm going through. Is like, I'm like so overwhelmed, because I'm like, I should be able to do this, you know. And it's okay that I don't know how to do it yet. I just have to believe in myself. My mentor can only believe in me so much, and my friends can only believe in me so much. I have to also believe in myself. And that first initial session that I engineered in also like just made me want to step out my comfort zone when it comes to just like posting myself. Like I posted a reel after. I posted some photos that I got of myself, you know? And I think it's just really time that I stop hiding. Oh my god, one of the guys at the studio session, they were like, it was like their first time hearing my music, and they were telling me like, oh, wasted potential, like basically saying my music was good and I don't post it, which is tea. Like that's true, I don't post it, but I'm just like, is he quoting a Bronx Tale to me? Like this is not wasted potential. Like I am not gonna die with all my music on my hard drive. I swear, like that is not the plan. And in my head, I'm like, I know what I want to do. Like I want to get better. I want to be able to make tracks this good consistently, you know? Um, but you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Like he's not wrong for saying that. Like it's true. I never posted my music, so it is kind of wasted potential, you know? Because I could pass away today, and it would be wasted potential because I could have affected many people's lives with my personality, with my music, if I had just uploaded sooner. So even though I might think something and I might be like he's wrong because this and this and this, you know, it's partially also correct. It's, you know, it's never black and white. There's always gray areas, and I think that as much as like as much as I felt shame in that session, like I didn't engineer as well as I wanted to, and you know, like I don't feel like I'm where I want to be yet. It also helped me see that like, okay, well, he's saying I have potential. You know, like I'm like nobody's looking at me like I'm doing anything wrong, and they were super super kind about it, and they told me like, you know, you don't have to be nervous, all this stuff. So I should just be grateful that like I got positive feedback too. I didn't just get a bunch of negative feedback. I didn't get walked out on in the studio. Like, you know, if anything, I feel like it was a blessing, you know, and those are things that I had to have heard. Like, this is my journey. And if it was going to be them telling me that, it was probably going to be somebody else, or me realizing it, you know? So, yeah, that's kind of been what's going on lately. And I just have to keep practicing, and even at my house, like practice on Pro Tools, go into the studio, practice on Pro Tools, and not stress, and not feel like, okay, like people are gonna give up on me, people are gonna see my flaws, people are not gonna fuck with me, or people are not, excuse me, people are not gonna want to associate with me. I think those are my fears that come out. Um, and yeah, so in therapy today, I'm gonna definitely go through those things with my therapist, um, and see where I could go mentally, and you know, allow my nervous system to help me through this instead of hinder me, and like work out, get myself moving, and not just in my head stressing, be in my body moving and relaxing. So that's all I have for today, and I will be back soon with more updates and more love. And I hope that you're doing good, and I hope that you're pushing through your own mental obstacles because nothing out here is stopping you. You just got to keep going, you just got to keep trying, you got to take cons- constructive criticism and see the positive, and know that people love you and people want the best for you just like people love me and people want the best for me. And I love people and I want the best for people. So